It's a spectacular day here in Toledo, Northwest Ohio, and Southeast Michigan. Feels more like summer than fall.
So with the big swing in temperatures we've seen, what, if any, impact does it have on wildlife? 13 Action News reporter Lisa Guyton joins us live with the answer. Lisa.
Lee and Christian, the nearly 50-degree temperature difference between early yesterday morning and right now had a lot of us making wardrobe adjustments. Experts say, however, for wildlife, it's not as disruptive. Nature's Nursery cares for thousands of injured and orphaned wild animals every year.
We're starting to see bats coming in, those bats that with the cold temperatures that we had last week and stuff that were not in hibernation or not properly in hibernation or been disturbed from their hibernation. Those bats are starting to come in, just lots and lots of squirrels. And we're really out of baby season, so we're starting to get more of the adult injury type animals in.
Of course, like us, a lot of animals are getting ready for the change in seasons.
Some of the animals that maybe were getting ready to go into hibernation are starting to slow down, such as bats and reptiles and amphibians. This kind of weather will wake them back up. If the insects are out there, those animals are going to come out and they're going to get their last meal before it gets real cold.
But for the most part, the drastic temperature shifts don't have a drastic impact on wildlife.
If this were December or January, it would definitely throw things out of whack a little bit. But for now, it's really just giving the animals kind of that last minute preparatory period before the cold weather comes.
The animals are well suited to survive all the changes Mother Nature throws their way in the course of a year, or even in a matter of hours, like this week.
The animals are totally built for this kind of weather swing. They can adjust to those cold temperatures at night and those warmer temperatures during the day, probably even more so than we as humans are, as we're trying to change our wardrobe 3 times a day to accommodate it.
On a side note, this kind of weather is no doubt inspiring some of you to do end-of-the-year yard work or garden work. Now, Nature's Nursery suggests that you leave some, if not all of the leaves on the ground. They say that it will be better for the environment and your yard in the long run. Reporting live, Lisa Guyton, 13 Action News.